here's where it gets very in-depth, vulnerable, if you will. People have asked me, like, why do I have enthusiasm on here? And in fact, why do you have live the day underneath it? And I wrote in my book, Struggle to Strength, this whole chapter is about realizing that not just yourself, but everybody has loss and struggle within their lives. Recently, I just lost my mom. She went in for a routine procedure at the hospital, and turned out she had stage 4 cancer, and it had spread throughout her body, and she was gone within a week. And so now I've lost half my family. I've lost one of my brothers. I've lost my mom. I've lost my dad. And it was during the loss of my dad, and I wrote it in my book, that I used to have on my board when I'd go into my office, win the day. Win the day. And a lot of people talk about winning the day. And I really fight back on that, because when you've seen loss, like I've seen loss, when you see someone fighting to try to stay alive, just recently with my mom and my dad a few years ago with dementia and hospice, it no longer becomes a day that you need to win. It becomes a day that you need to live. And as a leader, or as a salesperson, or anybody in an organization, or just a human on this planet, to wake up every day and hear the birds chirping, to wake up every day to see a beautiful wife or a beautiful husband or your kids, and be genuinely grateful to be breathing, changed my whole perspective. And I erased live or win the day, and I in fact wrote up live the day. And it is a philosophy that I believe is absolutely important. That's why being enthusiastic is critical to building relationships. It helps you absolutely stay remembered. And in this day and age, it's okay to share the vulnerabilities of loss, the vulnerabilities of grief. I feel it every day, sometimes overwhelmingly. But again, that also helps me become more relatable with other people that have felt loss, that have shared grief perhaps. So it's so important to understand that why enthusiasm needs to be a part of the it factor. Without it, it takes away a lot.